Timeout. Oh, that's something new over here.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing about it. I figured you knew about it.
No, something new.
You're supposed to click got it?
I
Yeah, because
guess.
that's where the
Yeah,
that's where the
because
chat goes up.
goes up. Yeah. Okay. I do have a little bit happy now. Not much.
What are you making all those buggy eyes for?
My eye is like twitching.
Yeah, but I look like I'm sitting here with an alien.
Yeah, my eye is twitching. It's
On
got to
for,
be from the
on for a
weather.
minute and a half already.
And this says one person. Pretty much see Gulliver over there in the corner.
Yeah, but it's off in the distance there. That's only
Yeah.
because I'm leaning.
Yeah, but you see things laying up there. Hi, Desire. How you doing? Happy holidays to you. Yeah, we're just waiting for a few more people to come in. Can you hear us okay? Thank you. Yeah, we're supposed to have a lot of rain. They're calling for a storm. Okay, good. Thank you. We're supposed to get a storm down here, so I'm hoping that we don't lose power. Fingers crossed. Because they're saying we're supposed to get like some bad thunderstorms or something down here. So I'm hoping, it's raining now, but not very hard. So we're hoping that, we can get the live stream done and we don't lose power in between.
Yeah.
Hi, Beverly. Happy holidays to you. Branson, Missouri. Wow. I've never been to Branson, Missouri, but I hear it's really nice. They have a lot of things to do. There's a lot of stuff to see, sightseeing and stuff. $49 in Nashville. Wow. Yeah, right now I think it was like 63 here in Florida.
Yeah.
Where we're at. Yeah, it's like 63 degrees. But it's like raining a little bit, but they're calling for
thunderstorms
later on. They said possibly there could be a tornado. This weather is very unusual for this time of year. Yeah, a lot of like musical what is that? What do they call that? Concert type things. Hi, Sandra. Happy holidays. No, she lives in Branson, Missouri.
Oh, okay. I saw something there. Oh, it's 40 in Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville and 40. That's where there's Desire is at. Wow. Yeah, to see, this weather is very unusual for us because we have hurricane season that goes from June to November. So us getting rain in December is very,
Yeah.
very unusual for us.
It's usually dry here in the wintertime.
Thank you, Sonda. Happy holidays to you guys too. We're just waiting for a couple of people. I have a little bit of Happy Mail, and we're hoping we can get through this quick so we don't lose power. $45 and cold. Yeah, when we were in New Jersey in October, every morning it was in the 40s. And I think one day that we were there, because we were there for 2 weeks, one day it got to 70 degrees. Every other day it was like 50s, 50 degrees and cold. You know, it was nice getting back to a little bit of warm weather when we came home.
We came home to everything breaking.
Yeah. Yeah. We came home and dishwasher went. My husband's truck went. The cooling motor in the air conditioner just went. So we had to have that fixed. So yeah, we had to pay a lot of money out in the past couple of weeks to have all that stuff fixed. So, but now it's all fixed, and we had to take money from different spots where I didn't want to take money from, but you know, at least it's fixed. And now it's just worrying about putting the money back. You know, hopefully we can do that in 2024, put more money back into that. So, but anyways, I got a little bit of Happy Mail. I got my Happy Mail opener. This is from Melissa, my Happy Mail opener from Melissa. Budget Stuff, Save, Repeat. I love her. She is such a sweet person. So one I did open, and I can't show you because it's her address, so I can't show you. This is from, I can show you the card, but I can't tell you what's inside the card. This is the right one, right? Yeah. This is the card, and she gave me $1. This is from Thrifty Asian. Shirley, she is one of my besties on here. I love her. Her and her husband, they are such sweet people. You know, she sent me a Christmas card that says Merry Christmas. So this is from Thrifty Asian. So I'm going to put that off to the side because that's got personal information in it, and I don't want to show personal information. And this is from Chris, Budgeting Just Because. I didn't open it, so I'm going to open it now. Use my handy dandy Happy Mail opener. And, oh, how cute. It says, Christmas Blossoms, Peace on Earth. It's a card from, there we go. You can see it. And, oh, how cute. It's a little thank you, little scratch card. It says thank you. It's a $75 nail challenge. And it says, glory to God in the highest, and on earth, peace and goodwill towards men. Happy holidays. Love, Chris. Budgeting Just Because. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if Chris is in, but I will definitely show these when I do my cash stuff in. I will show them and thank her personally. She is such a sweet person. I love watching her videos. I don't get to comment all the time on everybody's videos because there's so many people that I watch on a daily basis. I'm going to try in 2024 I'm going to try when I watch people's videos that leave like a heart or something so they know that I was there and I did watch the videos, because there's times I don't get to leave a comment on somebody's video, but I do watch everybody's videos that I can. But I'm going to start doing that. I got to make that a habit of leaving a heart or something on somebody's video when I watch it. But that's the only Happy Meal I got. I had some Happy Meal that I did in another video, which had some in there and stuff. But yeah, I hope everybody's ready for the holidays. I know we are. We didn't put a tree or anything up this year because we had 3 kittens in the house. That our cat Lily had 3 kittens in the end of August, and they are about almost 4 months. Yeah, almost 4 months. But they are rambunctious. They run all over the house. They climb on everything.
They would tear that tree up.
Yes. We put the tree up last year when Lily was a kitten, and all she kept on doing was climbing up through the middle of the tree. So I said, you know what? I said, we're not going to have a repeat performance of that this year. So, but we have like a little ceramic tabletop one that we can, so it's kind of like Christmas, but not with the big tree.
Yeah, we're not kids anymore, so we don't need a.
Yeah, we don't need a really big tree.
All our kids are grown.
Yeah, all our kids are grown. We have no grandchildren. I would have been a different story if we had grandchildren. Then we would have had like a nicer tree, a bigger tree. But we don't have any grandchildren or anything. So a little small tabletop tree is just fine for us. We're happy with that. So anybody else, do they do anything for the holidays, for Christmas? Do you go anywhere, or do you have Christmas at home? Do you have like special traditions that you do for the holidays?
Yeah, we don't go anywhere. It's kind of crazy out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people moving around, for the holidays and stuff. Traffic down here is.
Yeah.
You got all the snowbirds are down here from up north.
Yeah, we got a lot of people down. Are you going to your mom's house? Yeah. Well, that's nice, I used to do that when we lived up north when my parents were still living, because both of my parents are passed on. And we used to go to, my parents for sometimes for Thanksgiving, and then we used to go Christmas Day.
Yeah, we used to jump around.
Yeah,
her family one year, my family the next year.
Yeah.
But now that's all over with because they're
when the kids were smaller.
They're either gone or still living up north.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a lot of eating here, so.
Yeah. Anybody got any kind of special like foods and stuff that they have at Christmas time? We usually do a ham for Christmas.
And the baked ziti.
And my husband's Italian, so usually Christmas Eve, when his grandparents were alive, they used to do the 7 types of fish, because there was no meat whatsoever Christmas Eve, not until Christmas Day.
Yeah,
so
that's more of a.
I think it's
more of a Catholic thing.
Yeah, I think it has to do with their religion, of them being Catholic. See, I was different. On Christmas Eve, my mother used to make like a boneless pork tenderloin, and we used to have that for Christmas Eve.
They didn't have a ham because they didn't have one for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had turkey for Thanksgiving, and I make a ham for Christmas. But then we have like we put
Antipasta, you know.
well, we put part of his tradition with part of my tradition of what we both grew up with. Because we wanted both of our kids when they were, our kids growing up, we wanted both of them to realize what his holidays were like when he was growing up as a kid and what my holidays were like when I was growing up as a kid. So this way they had from both sides of the family different different parts of their holiday and foods and stuff they used to eat for Christmas.
And our daughter-in-law has a friend of hers that's making, we're not doing any baking either.
No.
She's making up all the cookies and the cheesecake and the tiramisu.
Yeah, our daughter-in-law, she works with one of the girls that's a baker, and she's making like different cookies and cakes and things. Somebody's meowing outside. One of our other cats is meowing outside. So, but yeah, my husband gets like the Italian food and ham. We never had Italian food for Christmas when I was growing up. This is Evil. That's why we call him Evil. He's a bit of a daredevil.
And very noisy.
Yeah, very noisy. You probably want some treats.
Yeah.
Do you want some treats? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, he has this very unusual meow.
Never a dull moment around here.
No. Especially when we have seven cats.
Not counting the kittens.
Not counting kittens, plus 3 kittens. So yeah, you get one that comes in and one that goes out, one that comes in, one that goes out. Yeah, that's like all day long. Okay, it could be the weather too, because we got bad weather here. She's having problems. Her phone is freezing.
Oh, she's watching it on her phone?
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people do.
Yeah. It's easier than having taking up space for like a laptop or a computer.
Well, nowadays, don't forget, we go back to the dial phone days.
Yeah. We're ancient. There
was no laptops.
No. I think my first laptop I got was, I think it was the late 90s was the first computer that I got, and was like the late 90s.
We're busy over here. Jeez.
What, Evil? You want some more? Here. There you go.
He's a noisy character.
Yeah. Evil is a very noisy cat. Yeah, he has, we always say his meow sounds like a siren. So it's like if you're trying to hide from someone, like playing hide and seek or something like that, and you're trying to hide, don't take him with you because he'll give you away every time.
These older cats are from a cat that had a litter outside.
Yeah.
And then the mother takes off and leaves the kittens behind, and we don't want to see the kittens starving, so we start feeding them. Now these are, I don't know, how old are these?
Oh, they're about a year old. They turned a year old in October.
And this one's as big as a lion over here.
Yeah. Evil, and we have one that's called Junior. I had him in the video, and I took a picture of him. And Gulliver. They're all big size cats. But then we have Lily,
who's a little
small, tiny thing. And she had 3 kittens the end of August.
In the house here.
Yeah. In the house here, she had 3 kittens. So, that was, she's fixed now. So we didn't know how far along she was. We had a feeling she was pregnant, but we didn't know how far along she was. And as soon as we found out, we called and asked them, how long does it have to be? Because we didn't know how long it has to be because she was still nursing them at the time of when she could get fixed and wean them off of her. And finally, she got fixed about a month ago, right? Yeah, about a month ago. So out of her litter, she had 3 kittens. She had 2 boys and 1 girl. So we have an appointment for the girl kitten that we call Diva. She goes in February to be fixed. So hopefully she's not going to have any litters. I don't think she will, because she'll only be around 6 months old. And they said 6 to 9 months is usually when they start going into heat for the first time. I mean, she's tiny too. So she's a tiny cat too. I don't even think she's like 4 pounds. She's like maybe 3 pounds, close to 3 pounds.
They eat like pigs. They don't put no
Yeah, they eat quite a bit. They're very good eaters, but they don't put that much weight on because they're very active. They run around the house all day long.
But these guys here each out of house and home.
Yeah. They're they are very, very active for sure. So, does anybody go Christmas caroling? I used to do that when I was a kid. They don't do Christmas caroling anymore? I mean, when I was a kid, my mother used to, this is when I was about maybe 8 or 9 years old. I'm going back, way back.
That's 100 years ago.
Not 100 years ago. Close to it. Not 100 years ago. My husband's being a smart aleck. But my mom used to dress up as Santa, and my father had a pickup truck. And we would put a rocking chair in the back of the pickup truck, and we would put like hay all in the back of the truck, and all of us kids would, get in the back of the truck, and we would ride around town, and we would sing like Christmas carols in the back of the pickup truck. My mother would hand out candy canes to wherever we stopped, and she was just handing out candy canes to whoever. I remember that, and that was when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and she did that for a couple of years, I think it was. And we had a really good time. It was a really nice time. It was cold because it would definitely be in the 20s, but we bundled up and everything and had blankets and stuff with us to keep cold, keep warm. But that's what we used to do. And we did that Christmas Eve, or the day, was it Christmas Eve? You went with us one time, right? When we were dating?
Yeah, but don't forget where we used to live. They used to come around with Santa Claus on a fire truck.
They used to have a fire truck that came around when our kids were small.
And throwing candy.
Yeah, they used to
kids came outside.
Yeah, the kids would go outside, and Santa would be there on a fire truck, and they would hand out candy canes to the kids and stuff like that. And they used to do that probably like the weekend before.
I don't even know if they do that anymore.
Yeah,
I've been down here 14 years. So
yeah, and I haven't seen anything like that down here. But they do have a Christmas parade down here because that's in Brooksville. I don't know if they still have it, but they did a few years back.
They might in the big cities like Tampa and St. Pete.
There used to be one in Brooksville.
I have no idea.
But I think that was like they used to do that the weekend before Christmas or something. But
which would be this? It would be this weekend if they were. But then the rain might mess that up.
Yeah. So does anybody have like Christmas parades or anything like that in your area or where you live? I mean, a lot of people have like so many. I know in Texas, I can't remember where it was in Texas. There's a place that you can go and walk through, and it's all decorated for Christmas with all lights and everything. I can't remember where is it in Texas, the town that it's in. But, I remember that. And I remember up in where we used to live in New Jersey, there's a place called Clinton, New Jersey. And they have like an older section of town. And they would decorate it all for Christmas, and they would have lights, and they would have the trees all decorated and everything. It was like really, really pretty. We used to do that a lot. And then we used to go around and, and see the Christmas lights, people's houses decorated for Christmas and stuff. And that's all when I was like a kid, I mean, I don't even know if anybody really does anything like that anymore. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been up that way. Hi, Shirley. How you doing? Yeah, I like things like that when you go around and you see different decorations of people decorating their homes and different areas of where they decorated for the holidays. Shirley's came in.
Okay.
Yeah, hubby's walking around looking for something.
I'm looking for Eagle.
Oh, yeah, one of our cats. He's not in the bedroom?
No, he disappeared.
Oh, he'll turn up. There he is, up there.
Oh, jeez. I wish they could see him.
Yeah, let me see if I can try to turn you a little bit. We have our cat, Evil. Trying to see. I'm trying not to go. Trying to show you. I don't know if you can see him.
He's over here. No, on this side, Donna.
He goes up on our plant shelf.
Up on the plant shelf.
And he goes up there and he sleeps on our plant shelf. One time he was up there.
Yeah, you can see
him. Yeah, you can see him moving around up there. One time he was up there and he almost fell off because he was too close to the edge. Oh, I hope you feel better before Christmas, Shirley. Hi, Denise. How you doing? Happy holidays to everybody. Yeah, that's Shirley.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you were called by name.
Yeah, Shirley. Yeah, I'm trying to get through the live stream here. Holidays to you. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, because we got some rain coming down here. We got a little bit of rain, but they're calling for thunderstorms and saying there's possibility we might lose power later. And I'm like, I hope not. We're doing good, Charlie. How's Jared doing? Jared's her husband.
You told her you got her card.
Yes, I did get your card, Shirley. Thank you.
First, you went on the couch.
Oh, first is on the couch. Yeah, that's one of our kittens there.
He's on the couch.
That's Perseus. Oh, well, I hope you guys get well before, Christmas hits.
Somebody sick?
Yeah, her and her husband are sick. Yeah, this is very strange weather for us down here for December. Thunderstorms and possibly tornado watch later on today. And, yeah, it's normally we don't get this kind of weather in December. Oh, we're going to be home for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a ham for Christmas, and we have a local pizza parlor that we get baked ziti from because my husband's Italian. I am part Irish and British, so he likes, like the Italian food for the holidays, and I grew up with not having the baked ziti and stuff like that. So we kind of combined the two together when our kids were small, so they knew where they came from, right? But yep, this is hubby. I know you haven't. I don't know if you've seen a picture of him or not.
Hello.
You might have. Mostly you see his hands. But we're going to be home for the holidays. My youngest son is up in New Jersey. We went and saw him in October for a couple of weeks. And he might come down next year. He said him and our daughter-in-law might come down next year for a couple of days for Christmas. But they're up there. They're going to spend the holidays with her family up there.
We haven't gone anywhere for the holidays in years.
Yeah. No, he doesn't make no fresh pasta. He don't even know how to cook.
No.
His grandmother did, though. His grandmother made fresh pasta, and on your father's side, right?
Yes.
Yeah, on his father's side, she used to make fresh pasta all the time.
Way back then, they didn't have the money to buy stuff. She used to make everything with the flour and I mean everything. The cakes, everything was made by hand.
Everything was made by hand. His grandmother used to do that a lot, and his your other grandmother, your mother's mother,
Nana,
yeah, she used to make a lot of stuff too from scratch. I mean,
they were from the old, from the old country.
Yeah,
and that's just the way it was done back then.
Yeah, yeah.
Nowadays, everything's so commercialized. Everything's bought. Nobody makes anything anymore.
His grandmother was when you ask her, okay, what's the recipe? Because you want to try to make it at home.
A pinch of this.
And she's like, no recipe. Watch me, and you figure out what the measurements are so you can try to make it. Mine never came out right, but hers always came out perfect. Mine never did. But yeah, those, we used to spend a lot of holidays with
years ago
with his family, when everybody, his grandparents are gone, his father's passed on, his mother I think is still alive.
Yeah, well, we don't talk, so
yeah,
I have no family left up north.
And my parents are passed on, and then I lost my brother last October. So that passed away last October. But I still have, because I came from a family of 6. So I had 2 sisters and two more brothers.
They're all spread out all over.
Yeah, everybody's
Pennsylvania,
New Jersey, down here in Florida. So they're like everywhere.
Everybody does their own thing, so there is no family get-togethers anymore.
No, they have their own families.
Not like it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, they have their own families. They have their own grandchildren. My oldest sister, she just about 2 years ago. 2 years ago, she just became a great-grandmother. Because her granddaughter had a daughter, so now she has a great-granddaughter. So, they get together for the holidays. So everybody does their own thing for the holidays. So, which is fine. We keep in touch. We text and stuff.
To each his own,
Yeah, yeah.
These days of people sitting around the table and.
Yeah. You know how to cook, but you make char cook. His grandmother was the same way. Yeah, you have to watch me.
I didn't grow up in the kitchen. I was either always working. I didn't have time to learn how to cook.
Yeah, I keep in touch with my sisters and stuff like that. We text a lot back and forth.
There is some stuff that I do make, French toast and
Yeah, he can make.
You know,
He makes really good
but
French
as far
toast.
as a meal goes, I mean, I can boil macaroni.
He can boil macaroni, but that's about it. He don't know how to make homemade sauce or anything like that.
As far as the ingredients go,
no.
I mean, if somebody put the recipe in front of me, it'd be a different story. But
he makes. I don't like it, but like his dad used to make it for him. It's mozzarella cheese and scrambled egg, and he puts it on a hard roll and he eats it like for like a lunch, for like a sandwich or something. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like it.
You have to melt it all together. The mozzarella cheese is melted into the egg, and it comes out. You know, a lot of people use it. Not too many people make it. Don't forget, when we were growing up, we didn't have that much money, so stuff was just thrown together with what you had.
Right.
And that's what my father used to do all the time.
You know, when you have a certain amount of money that you have to spend each week on food, and you're trying to stay within that budget to cook things, you have to come up with creative things to make to stay within that budget.
And don't forget, I'm going back to a time when there was no microwaves. You know.
Yeah.
Everything had to be made. There was no TV dinners.
No, not that I know of.
You know, everything had to be cooked. Nowadays, you just buy it at the store, throw it in the microwave, and in 2 minutes, it's done.
Yeah.
That's, it's the way the generation is now.
Does anybody know what pickled eggs and beets are? How they're made, or does anybody ever even heard of them?
That's one of my favorites, too.
Yeah, it's one of his favorites.
Of course, my grandmother used to make it.
And my mom.
Yeah. And it doesn't cost very much to make.
No, it's something that's really
eggs
cheap.
And a couple cans of beets and a big jar.
And some vinegar and some salt and pepper. And you put it in the fridge and you let it marinate, and the eggs get purple. They get purple in color. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. At the gas station.
Yeah. They used to make them at the gas station.
They sold them there.
Yeah, Denise, we do the beets too. So it makes the egg purple, and then we add the vinegar to spice up a little bit, to give it like a little bit of a kick. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? Happy holidays. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, in the country.
Yeah, see, now I'd be afraid of something like that because you don't know when they were made, how long they've been sitting in that jar.
Well,
because I've never seen them in a store. I
haven't seen them already made in the stores around by us or anything. I make them for Easter because that's one of the things we have with the ham, and I usually make potato salad. And a thing that my mother used to make, I don't know if anybody heard of it. She used to make the baked beans, and she used to make it with pineapple chunks. And we used to have that with the ham for like Easter and stuff like that. A lot of people make
it with bacon in it, and there's so many different ways.
Yeah.
Because nowadays you buy the baked beans in the store in a can, and they got
pieces of bacon in it, or the bacon,
but they got
bacon fat or something.
They got vegetarian ones now.
Thank you, Lorraine. Yeah, my mother used to make those, and now I make them because he likes them.
And of course, we used to do all the the cutout cookies and stuff.
We used to make the cutout sugar cookies and
the Congo bars.
Well, yeah, there's a thing they call Congo bars who used to make those? Nana?
Nana, yes.
She used to make they're called Congo bars that are chocolate. And she used to put walnuts in hers, right?
Yeah, the chocolate chips in it.
Chocolate chips, walnuts.
It's made in a very small pan, like a cookie sheet.
Yeah, and then after it's baked, you dust them a little bit with powdered sugar.
And then you cut them in squares.
And
if you do it wrong, they come out like little tiny bricks.
Yeah. If you use the wrong pan, they'll come out hard. I mean, it's like
Legos.
Yeah, I mean, they would be like really hard. You can't even bite into them. What else did we used to make?
Oh, well, we made the loaves with the meat in them. And of course,
Yeah.
Grandma's loaf cake.
Grandma's loaf cake we used to make, that was made with anisette. The other one his father used to make, I guess your grandmother on your father's side used
Yes,
to make
because
them.
they didn't have any money. It's nowadays you call it a stromboli.
Yeah, I think it's called the stromboli
No, what they
nowadays.
used to do is, because my grandmother used to make all the dough by hand, and then whatever they had left in the house, lunch meat, blocks of cheese,
Yeah, certain
and
kinds of
you
cheeses.
roll it up in the dough. You know, you put in one line of meat, roll it, one
Yeah.
line of cheese, roll it,
Yeah.
and you keep doing the same
Yeah,
thing
and then
until
you bake it for about 30 minutes
and it
in the
comes out.
oven.
When you cut it in slices, all you see is
It's
the meat and the
rolled
cheese.
and
And
the cheese
it looks
rolled
like a
up
stromboli.
inside. Yeah.
But years ago, they called it a garbage loaf back then because
Yeah.
there was everything in there but the kitchen sink.
And the thing your aunt used to make when she was alive, the profiterole.
Oh yeah,
I think
those
she's-
I didn't eat those.
Yeah, the profiteroles that she used to make. Yeah, my mom, she wasn't that much of a baker. She used to make homemade fruitcakes. That's what she used to make for the holidays. My aunt was the one that was the baker, so she used to her family. They would bake something and make it up, and then that would be like for their family. So
Yeah, some people. I don't like the pickles.
ooh, fudge. That sounds good, Lorraine. Homemade fudge. I haven't had homemade fudge in a long time. Yeah,
We used to buy it at the boardwalk all the
a
time
long time ago.
in
Yeah,
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
yeah,
And they charge you. Oh, Chris, the last time we bought it, it was like $15 a pound.
yeah. It was expensive.
I mean, it's good fudge, and they make it right there, but it's very expensive. They have 39 different flavors, and everybody gets carried away nowadays with that stuff.
And I years ago when my kids were smaller, I used to make the cream cheese cookies.
Yes, with the poppy
almond
seed in them.
Poppy seed. You can make it with poppy seed, apricot filling, prune filling, and
you haven't made them in a long time.
the almond paste. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I haven't baked in a long time. I think the last time I baked was maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. What's that, Diva?
Yeah, she's under the table making noise.
Yeah, she does that. Yeah, but I haven't had good fudge in a long time.
Well, we've never made fudge.
No. I've never tried to attempt to make homemade
like
fudge.
Everybody else, unless you're from the old back years ago, everybody buys everything nowadays.
Yeah, that's one thing I have not tried. I don't know how to make is fudge. I like fudge. I just don't know how to make it.
Yeah, we both like fudge, but there's some stuff you just can't make.
Yeah.
And
I used to do a lot though. I used to do a lot of baking and a lot of cooking and stuff years ago when my kids were small. But
we used to make the cutout cookies with the sprinkles on them. And then we had that thing, the press. Nowadays they got the electric one.
Yeah.
The little press cookies.
Yeah, they used to call them like what were they? Spritz cookies. Yeah, they come out and it was.
But that was the thing.
An old thing. Hand. Yeah, it was cranked by hand. It was a metal piece that you put the dough in and you crank it by hand.
And you change the fittings on the end.
Yeah, there's different fittings that you put for the different shapes of the cookies and stuff.
Nowadays they got electric ones.
Yeah. Now they have ones where it's like a cookie. It's called a cookie shooter or something like that, and you just
put the dough in there and you squeeze the trigger and it moves electrically and pushes the cookie out, depending on the shape you want.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything's so damn commercialized nowadays.
Yeah.
We go back so many years.
Well, yeah. This going back to
our
childhood days.
The 60s. Back in the 60s.
Yeah, 60s.
That stuff's in a museum now.
Late 60s, early 70s, way back then.
We're ancient.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that the kids are older,
Yeah, nobody.
they don't want to help no more. They're like, nah, Mike, I have you do it. I don't want to do it no more.
We used to color eggs on Easter too.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Easter baskets. We don't do none of that stuff
No,
anymore.
because they're like too old. They're like, well, no, we don't want the Easter
stuff.
Easter baskets. They just rather say, I'd rather have a gift card and call it a day. What's the matter, Diva?
Making all this noise.
Where is she?
She's over there by the pantry.
I don't know why she's.
You got these two.
Well, Percy is sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, and Gulliver and Napoleon up on the
okay.
counter. There she comes.
That's Diva, the orange tabby.
Yeah, you can see her in the background there. She's real small.
Real tiny.
Right here. There. Yeah, that's her.
And then Percy is there. That's Percy. He's sleeping.
Yeah, we got a house full.
Okay, love you too, Shirley. Be careful. Happy holidays. We're gonna have to make this a short one ourselves because
45 minutes.
Well, that's short for us.
Well, we start talking about the old days. I can stay here for 3 hours.
Yeah, talking about the old days because our wind is kicking up and it's starting to rain a little bit heavier, and they're saying there's possibility we might lose power, and I really don't want to do that while we're still on.
No, we wanted to get this live stream done.
Right. So I will, if I don't see you in the videos, everybody have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas.
And a nice New Year.
A nice New Year. And
We'll be back after the holidays.
Yeah, we'll be back with another live stream sometime next month, probably right after the New Year. In a couple of weeks.
Because everybody's going to be busy.
It was good to see you too, Lorraine.
We're going to be busy these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're going to be pretty busy this coming week and the next week. And I was like, it's going to be a total mess. But I will see you guys in my videos. Everybody have a happy holiday and a happy New Year. And I love all you guys. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.